Hi folks, I'm SilmarUK and welcome back to my Let's Play video series on the game Beautiful Desolation. Last time we managed to find Narchee's stolen transponder, which puts us in a bit of an ethical dilemma because we need to get into Hometree and the transponder might let us do that. But if we give it back to Narchee, it's right below her, Narchee might help us or Narchee might not. So the question is, what do we do? I'm SilmarUK, I'm a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer and a blogger, and you can find me on social media at SilmarUK, on my website www.silmaruk.net, and of course at this YouTube channel. I live stream on Twitch 4 times a week. Information is on the title screen there. But right now, let us get into the game. Okay. So, there's Loose Lips, who we have acquired the transponder from. We're looking for a tear in reality, which both the Chiznyama and the Hanasi want us to find. Whichever one we give this information to will probably provide us with a thing called a tether device, which is one of 3 things we need to get home. So, finding that tear is important. The question is, how do we go about it? So, we have the Caecus transponder. Right, well whatever we're doing, we're jumping into our buffer line. Right, so as this is the beginning of the game, and therefore we have the game freshly saved, I'm going to play with a straight bat to begin with. I'm going to return to the Hanasi, and I'm going to give the transponder to Narchee in the hope that Narchee will help us, because although the transponder should allow us to get into Hometree, we don't know what we're looking for in Hometree, and it's fairly obvious to any of the Caecus that we're not a Caecus. So I think we would end up in more trouble. So I think if we can get Narchee on our side, that is the best option. It's certainly the way I've been playing the game so far. Oh, let's close that inventory. Oh, away.
Battery recharging.
Now we're going to stop off in the tap house just in case anyone wants to talk to us there now that we have the transponder. Might give us even more options. Nope, don't look like it. Okay, cool. Narchee it is then. Just loving the sound effects when we're running up the stairs. That's a nice bit of work.
Slow down.
Busy. Need to get us home. The question is, does Narchee want to talk? No. Narchee does not want to talk. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, then I think we have got permission to go to Caecus and see if we can't get into Hometree. Let's just review our conversations. So that's our conversation with Narchee. Oops, still need to close the video fully. And our conversation with Loose Lips. Okay. Even if the Caecus with a full transponder, the drones will open fire. Okay. Fair enough. It looks like if Narchee doesn't want to talk now, we go to the Caecus and we see if we can actually get in. We've done our duty, we've tried to do the good thing and corrupt Caecus into doing stuff that they probably shouldn't do rather than doing it ourselves, if I'm honest. And we'll see where we get with this. Okay, Raisin doesn't want to talk to us. Oh, talk to Pooch.
Even with the transponder, your flesh will peel from your bones if you go through that door. Turn on the transponder. I'll link to it and enter Hometree myself.
Could be
You
dangerous.
sure, Pooch? It could be dangerous up there.
No more dangerous than anything else we have done so far. I appreciate the concern, civilian, but this is my mission.
Well, that does explain it. Okay. Object detected, structural and electrical integrity 54%. Caecus hut. Ah, this is Pooch. Drone recharging station. You can't interact with the drone recharging station. There's the various Caecus.
Okay, Pooch. We've got a mission. Get in and get out. Slow and steady, Pooch.
Communications network. By meats. Tree. Okay, this seems to be our only choice.
Can't go in there.
Yeah. Provisions.
Don't let your team down.
Oh, Pooch.
Looks like this is connected to the dish.
Oh, wow. I wasn't sure what was going to happen when I pressed that. Well, that's cool. Okay, we're missing something. Part of the map we can actually get to.
So that's the receiver.
No one wants to talk. which is probably a good thing. We can't get in there, which means we must need something. Loving the sound effects again. Where's back where we started? Right. Let's go down. See if anyone says anything that might reveal a bit more.
How's it going, Narchee?
Right. Thanks for revealing itself. We must be missing something else we need. Let's save the game here. And just make sure that works. There we go. We are getting nowhere here. So, we've still got transponder. Wrong button. Right. So do I have to go back to the Hanasi and talk to Narchee again? No. No, we've been given the alternative vision mode. Maybe that's the key. We were given it for a reason. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what this is showing me here. Okay, we can't get in there. Oh, what's that? That wasn't there in normal vision. Okay. Turn on the transmitter dish. Hopefully that was a good thing to do. Don't do it, me. Didn't do a thing. I think the Chiznyama just got something. No. Now. Can we get in here now? Nope. So that wasn't to allow us to get in there, but it did something. Right. Cool. Let's go see if the Chiznyama, because they seem to have picked that up, if they have indeed picked it up. So we need the warden. So we played around with something and switched something on. There are parts of this game that seem to be, you know, potentially doing things that are actually very bad. Let's find out what just happened. Chiznyama are going to want to talk to us. Let us proceed directly to the Ark. Well now.
The pebble returns to the pond. The plants surrounding our humble village have seemed a little brighter since you came into our lives. We trust that your travels have been fruitful. Is there any way that our spirit circle can help your spirit circle?
The Caecus may know about your
The
terror.
Caecus. They may know about your tear.
Ah, yes. We have suspected for some time that they know the way into Leal, beautiful creatures of the trees. The Caecus collective no longer speak with the Chiznyama. They are truly children of the old gods, born of metal and flesh and forged in the ether. We miss them and their insights into the world.
What happened?
A misunderstanding that set the Caecus on a different path. Before we went into hiding behind our shield, we placed transmitters around the world to ensure we could still commune with the old gods. Our holy shrine of communication is at the center of our village. The Caecus discovered one of our transmitters in the forests of Saxonwold.
The voice of
The
Dullahan?
voice of Dullahan was one of your transmitters?
We were caught off guard when they began to call it the voice of the Dullahan. The old gods would have disapproved of this idolatry. The Dullahan is a false god. The Caecus were searching for meaning, for purpose in their lives. We gave it to them. They wanted to explore the world again, to search for new
wow.
places and make new discoveries. Through the Caecus, the old gods had provided us with a way to search for Leal while we remained protected.
I don't want to annoy the Chiznyama, but I certainly don't really approve of what they did. It meant they came down from the trees again. But I need to be diplomatic, so we're going to say it benefited them both.
So you were looking for Lille and they wanted to explore. Well, that sounds like a win-win situation.
That is how we saw it as well. But even we admit that we may have taken it too far.
Just
When
a
we
little bit.
discovered we could control the Caecus drones directly, we began to use them as our eyes and ears to the world outside of our shield. We pray the old gods understand our desperation. We left the Caecus in the ether for too long, pushed them further and further, and soon the voice of the Dullahan fell silent. They have been quiet ever since. This is our sin. Please do not think less of us. We were longing to find our gods and rebuild our tribe.
If I keep the transmitter, could I use the transmitter?
Could I have access to the transmitter? Just to check it.
Please feel free to look at the transmitter. You will see that it has no connection to the Caecus. Pray do not think less of us for this. It hurts to speak of. Please, leave us to once again beg forgiveness from the old gods.
The Chiznyama definitely have blood on their hands. Maybe this works now. Okay, neural interface
Lovely
active. Place facing Mars. Eek. Oh wow. The Caecus can go in there. That's a true Caecus.
Holy shit, this is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So that's where we exit from. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to stick with the Chiznyama after this revelation. Well, that looks like an exit symbol, so what's this? Tear, hold R, pocket hanger. You can't select any of them. Okay, download the mapping data. New location available, the Tear in Vesta. The Old Ark. First Ark. Whole kit hangar, we've already got that. No idea where that is. Or that, but it looks as if we have a new region. Okay, my friend, let us take you outside. Actually, let's
Must be the
also
main computer.
just look around here in case there's any more.
So high up.
I have to say, the Chiznyama have hid from the world. The Hanasi are a part
Mark,
of it.
I think we should give this to the Hanasi. They have an addiction. They just want to live normal lives.
I don't know how this will
Yeah,
help.
but I don't know if this will help them.
It would help them negotiate with the Chiznyama. Give them a bit of leverage. I don't trust those Oze. Something about them. They're drug dealers, Mark. And worse, they're making drugs that give the Hanasi false hope. They're holding the memories of their families hostage with this stuff. Just think about it before you make a choice. Give the data to Uthi. He just wants to take care of her people. She wants to give them hope. Don't take that away from them.
He makes a good point. Right,
Need to rest.
before we do anything else, we are going to save the game again. Thought I had an ethical dilemma last time. I really have one now. Right, let us check our PDA. Let's check our maps. We have a new region. Oh, Halcott Hangar, yeah, indeed, we had that before. Vesta, we now know where the Tear is. So we'd already been told about...
Scanning for poisons.
Right. Wow. Okay. I think I am going to go with my brother's counsel on this. And I think we are going to jump into the buffalo. And I am going to give
The
this...
Chiznyama want to leave. They just want to get out of here. We can help them do that.
That would sentence the Hanasi.
If we
to
help
death.
them leave, we're sentencing the Hanasi to death.
The Hanasi survived without the herb before. They are strong. If they get desperate, they could hurt the Chiznyama. The Chiznyama are afraid. They've locked themselves away for protection. And now they want to leave a place that doesn't want them. You can make that happen. Please, Mark, help them leave.
Oh. Dear Lord, I have to make a choice that's going to piss off one of the two. Maybe Pooch is right. We can always rewind our choice.
Mark, can you carry me a bit?
Alright, nope, I've got to open up my inventory.
Mark Leslie, you have returned to us again, and with knowledge of the gateway to Leal. Good. Now go.
What about the
What about the
tether?
tether?
You weak-minded fool. You have the mind of a Hanasi slave. Our ark is built around the tether. Did you think we would dare out the very heart of our creation to help someone like you? A stranger to this land? one who knows nothing about our history, our customs, our gods. When you first arrived at our gate, Chaka here wanted to rip off your head and use your skull as a bowl. But I know a useful idiot when I see one.
And a Hanasi.
Wait. What about the Hanasi?
The Hanasi will wither and perish without the herb, or they will tear each other apart out of fear when they realize we have left. Generations ago, they looted our homeland and left us nothing but ash. And as vengeance, we will not lift a finger. They will destroy themselves. We will take our ark to Leal and banquet with our gods. We will take our tether device with us. But we will give you this token of our appreciation as a final way to let our warriors spill blood on this earth. Goodbye, Mark Leslie.
So we get a token. We cannot go back in there. I'm not happy with that. I'm just going to step back. I'm not happy with that at all. We want that one. Shouldn't really do this, but I'm gonna. Not having that.
The Chiznyama want to leave. They just want to get out of here. You can help them do that.
They might just want to leave, but they've had a lot of people.
They were afraid. They are still afraid. They've locked themselves away for protection. Now they want to leave a place that doesn't want them. You can make that happen. Please, Mark, help them leave.
After that speech, let's see what the Hanasi say. I can always go back and give this to the Hanasi in the end. Interesting dilemma. Okay, let's go see what the Hanasi say. If the Hanasi handle this at least a bit better, then it can stay with the Hanasi. Don had convinced me and I allowed myself to be convinced otherwise. Maybe I should have stuck to the original plan. Okay, Uti. Don't let me down with this. Be the better person.
Mark Leslie, you honor us with these gifts. Our memory walker told us what it saw when your name was revealed in the record. I am glad to know the record spoke truth. You helped the Hanasi, and we are in your debt.
How did it know what I was going to do?
How could your memory walker know what I was going to do?
I know not to question these things, but they are often beyond understanding.
So how do we get the tether device from the Chiznyama?
We have been trying to gain access to the Chiznyama homeland for some time. I have only one question, which will help in our negotiations.
I want this to end
I'll do
peacefully.
anything I can to help end this peacefully.
Do the Chiznyama have any Hanasi working inside their shield?
They had workers.
Yeah, they did. But the Hanasi workers looked well taken care of.
Many Hanasi have been missing over the years. We suspected they were lured away, but we never had proof. Thank you, Mark Leslie. The Caecus maps show a way to their village, a way to get past their shield. We will surprise them with a visit. In a while, return to the Chiznyama homeland. We will have negotiate your tether device. You have shown that you are a friend of the Hanasi. Please take this token to honor us in the arena. You have earned it.
Well, they certainly... Right, I think I am going to stick with that. It was certainly a lot nicer about it. So, we'll save the game there. We will, however, create a new save in case I end up wanting to take it back again. So, let's go to the menu. Okay folks, thank you very much for watching. I'm SilmarUK. You can find me on Twitch and social media as SilmarUK, and obviously at this YouTube channel. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel to be notified of this and other stuff, and leave a comment if you wish. I'm also doing a Let's Play of the Caecus RPG, which is another post-apocalyptic RPG game, so please keep an eye out for that, as well as future Beautiful Desolations. But for now, goodbye and please stay safe.